Curiosity came and gave me something very interesting. She gave me something that looks like this. When I open up, there's lots of different places. This looks very, very confusing. Hopefully Curiosity can explain to me what this is. Let's see if we can get her. Cat in a box. Sit so still. Will you come out? Yes, I will. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hello. I brought Miss Kelly something special. I brought her something called a map. Have you seen a map before? A map is a way that you can know where to go. So when you go to the zoo, you would use a big map of the zoo. This is a map of a place called Mount Vernon, which is George Washington's home, and it's the only map in my house. So let's look at the different places. So to use our map, you start by looking for where you want to go. If you wanted to go to building 3, you'd find the building 3 and you'd look to see where the 3 is on the map. That way you know where you're going. Curiosity, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing this map with me. And it's also good if you're planning, because I can see here that there's a bathroom and a gift store and a restaurant. So I know where to go when I need something. Thank you, Curiosity, for showing us this map. This is a really cool map. So this is a map of a place in, I think it was Virginia, called Mount Vernon. And Mount Vernon is George Washington's home. Now, me and my husband Jay went there a few years ago, and when we went, they gave us this big map. The place was very big and very complicated. If we didn't have this map, we would not know where to go. So when we walked around George Washington's home, we looked at all the different places and walked all around the different spots. We walked through the gift shop, we walked through the restaurant, and some beautiful gardens. Without a map, we would have had no idea where to find what we wanted to look for. So maps are really important. Maps can be used to tell you about different places, like a theme park or a zoo. It can also be used to tell you where to drive. So on my phone, I have an app called Google Maps. And Google Maps helps me figure out how to get from one place to another in my car. It tells me where I need to turn and where I need to go to make sure my car is going the right place. So maps are really, really important. So they can tell you where you need to find things. Now we've been talking about a zoo. And in a zoo, a map will help you find those special animals. So if we went to the zoo, and if we had a map, you would know exactly where to find things. So let's say you wanted to find a lion. Let me draw a picture of a lion. It's going to be kind of silly. Whoop. So here's the lion. I could pretend like I have a map that tells me to walk straight to go to the lion. And then that tells me exactly where the lion is going to be. Are you ready to see the word map? Map starts with a letter that makes the M sound. What letter do you know that makes the M sound? That's right, the letter M. Let's write map together. M A P. Map. A map is a chart that helps you find your way around to show you where things are. And it starts with a letter that makes a M sound. That is the letter M. Say it with me. M-A-P. Map. Very nice. So maps are really important, and they're things that we use maps for all day, every day. I know I usually use Google Maps to go somewhere, and when I go to a new place, a map helps me figure out where I need to go. So let's talk about our fun activities for today. Our first activity is what we like to call a letter hunt. So to play a letter hunt, you're going to go outside or around your house if it's snowy or rainy, and you are going to find 3 things. I went outside and I found, I think it might be hard to see, a stick, a leaf, and some flowers. Now, my job is to say the first sound of the things that I found. So I would say flower, leaf, stick, and then you are going to write down the letters of the things that you found. So you could write down an S for stick, an F for flower, and an L for leaf. For our number activity today, you are going to need some sticky notes. Sticky notes or a piece of paper, whatever you have. And what you're going to do today is have a family member write a number on that sticky note or that piece of paper. Pretend it was a 6. The student's job is to take an object and put 6 objects in front of them. So I'm going to use a marker and I'm going to draw 6 circles. Now, if you wanted to, you could use Cheerios, pennies, cereal, goldfish, if you wanted to use a manipulative like that, or you can just simply draw it on a piece of paper. Both ways work, as long as they're practicing the number and what it looks like when they draw it out. Now for our word activity today, we are practicing rhyming. So you're going to pick some words that rhyme. The way we like to do it in class is by doing thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up means that the words rhyme. Thumbs down means that they do not. So if I said cat, bat, it would be thumbs up. But if I said dog, door, it would be thumbs down because they do not rhyme. On the activity page, you will see some different rhymes that you can use. You want to say some rhymes that rhyme and some rhymes that don't, so students can learn the difference. Now for our special cutting activity today, we are going to start out by taking a piece of paper and drawing lines. Let me go grab a piece of paper. Yay! Piece of paper! We're going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to draw 3 different kinds of lines. I'm going to draw a line that goes across, straight, or as straight as you can, a line that is zigzag, and a line that is wavy. Now these lines are pretty far away from each other because today students are going to work with their scissors. Remember, kiddos, when you use scissors, do not touch the blade. The blade is very sharp. Thumb goes in the little spot, fingers go in the big spot. And your job is to cut things out. So you want to cut the straight line, cut the zigzag line, and then cut the wavy line. And in your discussion picture today, We want to see your beautiful cutting skills. So make sure while you're working that you get a picture of you cutting all your different things. This is a great way to practice using scissors and making sure that we know the different ways that we hold paper when we cut. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our activities. Goodbye.